but you can't see where I normally sit. It's on a different wall. But anyway, I sort of told you guys this story in the Slack, but the reason I'm in here is I got a new desk. It's kind of a cheapo, like Walmart desk, but I didn't have a desk at all before. So that's good. So what happened is our neighbor who we have not spoken to in the 3 years that we've lived here. We've exchanged glances a few times. But they knocked on our door yesterday and I was like, whoa, stranger danger. Cause I didn't realize who it was. Like I realized that he was like walking up to the house before he got there because the sun was setting. And I could tell by the way the light was moving that somebody was outside. So Corey handled that and I did like a fucking like Schmeagle, lurking in the corners of the darkness and shit like that. Cause I am a super introvert. Don't like meeting people. But so Corey went out there, they talked for like almost an hour. It might've been like 45 minutes. And I'm like starting to get like, what is going on out there? So I messaged Jay and all the rest of them in the Slack, our Slack group. And I'm like, should I go rescue him? What should I do? Eventually Corey comes in and says, hey, come meet our neighbors. And I'm like, no, I don't want to. But he drugged me out there anyway. And they were really cool. It's like this alternative couple. The guy's like, he has like gray hair, but he acts like he might be like in his 40s or something. But they were like alternative. I think he might have been like bi or pan because he hit on Corey and me a little bit. The girl was like an alternative chick with like purple and blue hair. But they gave us this desk and a bunch of alcohol. So
okay. Yeah.
We took a shot together out in our driveway.
Yeah, they were seeing if you wanted to party.
We're here to party. So maybe this is like how a swinger group gets started. I'm not sure.
I feel like that's the case.
Yeah, you just you accepted it. So now they're gonna come knock on your door and go, hey, remember that alcohol we gave you?
They're semi-attractive, I guess.
There's that's totally how like creepy college people like get together with like just barely legal high schoolers. Like, look at all this alcohol.
True. Oh, and to add to the creepy factor, while we were standing out there, they were like, oh, we see that you're playing Persona, because that's what we were doing when they knocked up. We have a 65-inch TV that faces like directly out onto the street. So it's not that creepy, but still they're like big RPG nerds too.
Hey, I saw you tweet that and somebody commented and said, so they were looking through your window?
Yeah.
I was like, that's hilarious.
It sounds creepier than it really is, just because, like I said, it's you could see it from a mile away what's on the TV. Not that drastic, but and they invited us to their D&D group too. Apparently they played D&D. So
I have never met anybody who seems that cool, and I don't know, maybe it's the Midwest that's just not cool like that.
And his favorite Avenger is Captain America, who is my favorite Avenger. So we hit it off.
Okay, well, that's nothing important, but
but what if they're just listening into your walls or something, and they're just trying to find connections to you, they can do this swinger group. You're like, you say everything.
They have one of those CI, like those, like, you remember when you were a kid and you were obsessed with being a spy, and your mom would buy you one of those $20 like a spy kits where you could just listen to things. You point at it. They have one of those just sitting up against their wall. That's yours.
They know you like RPGs. They know you like Captain America. They know you like alcohol.
You know what?
Hit on you.
I think they're fans of the podcast and they just want to get in on this.
Yeah,
maybe. Well, by the time I went out there, Corey had already told them that we're a gay couple and I have a podcast and all about like my whole life. I'm like, Jesus.
Wow.
But speaking out. Right. But we'll see where that goes. Maybe I'll keep you guys updated on all that.